Back again. So the thing is that basically, none of the French players and let me just say some of the French players, it has to be the first choice, obviously, and English players, most of them don't want to play the third place match for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the third place match, you understand, between France and England. And according to Tuchel, some players don't want to actually play it. You know, everybody was aiming for the final, and it's sad. You know, it's a sad reality. You understand? This World Cup is weird. It is what it is. Look, man, I've gotten the news so far. Yesterday, they confirmed me that Thomas Tuchel is still going to stay as the national team coach of England, which I think is a rubbish decision. They should sack him. He's going to be there till 2028 when it comes to the Euros. So he will take charge of them. He will coach them during the Euros. He will take charge of them going through that tournament. For me, I've said it. Look at the comments he's making, saying that it's not in their DNA to keep possession of the ball. So that's the reason why you park the bus. It's not in their DNA. It's in Spanish DNA. It's in Brazilians' DNA. It is Argentina, their DNA. They can keep the ball. But England, this is the guy that you guys are still keeping. England don't know. They can't keep the ball. Okay, let's say England self cannot generally keep the ball. This is the same guy that took Kobe Mino, a player that can actually, you understand, hold the midfield for you when it comes to, you know, progressive passes. You have a player like that. You did not play him. You don't even give him 1 single minute. This is a man that is saying that, okay, you came into a tournament, say trying to park the bus. You came into a tournament and say, okay, this is your style. You are going to park the bus. You did not take Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire would have at least done something by heading out all those balls, because even the Argentina game, even the parking, they were parking the balls against Argentina, and when they were whipping those crosses in, guess what? Those guys were the one winning the ball. The Argentinian players were the one winning the headers. They were the one hitting the ball, hitting the post. I just don't get it. Is this the man that England still keep there? Look at what he's saying. And you drop a player like Harry Maguire, who has played the whole season, and you took a player like Stones, half of the season he was injured. Anyway, England, you guys are not ready to win any major trophy. I've said the solution, it is what it is. Now, let's focus on something that is very serious, which is injury. I don't like injury, and you can clearly see the players that are injured. And these are all Arsenal players. I know there are other players who are injured, but you know, Arsenal is the current champions of the Premier League when it comes to English Premier League. They are the current champions, and going into next season is going to be bad. Now, what I've gotten so far is all these guys, you see the type of injuries they have. Now, with Saliba, he has back problems, and now what I've gotten so far is that he's going to be out for 5 months. So obviously, Saliba is not going to be available for 5 good months. That is almost half the season, man. That is crazy. It is what it is, man. This is just unfortunate, but we'll see what happens so far. That third place match will take place tomorrow. I guess some players that will play will be some of the players who didn't have chance to play in some of those games. That is the second team, like the second choice of both teams, France and England. You understand? Players that were mostly in the bench when this World Cup was going on. So yeah, it is. There's nothing to analyze in that game. So yeah, let's see what will happen. Till I catch you on the next one. See you guys later.